Good morning, students. Today we will start carbon and its compound. Carbon. Carbon is the chemical element with symbol C and atomic number 6. As a member of group 14 on the periodic table, it is non-metallic and tetravalent, making 4 electrons available to form covalent chemical bonds. There are 3 naturally occurring isotopes of carbon: C12, C13, which is stable, and C14, which is radioactive. Occurrence of carbon. Carbon is found in the atmosphere, inside the earth crust, and in all living organisms. Carbon is present in fuels like wood, coal, charcoal, coke, petroleum, natural gas, biogas, marsh gas, etc. Carbon is present in compounds like carbonates, hydrogen carbonates, etc. Carbon is found in the free state as diamond, graphite, and fullerene in crystalline form, and in amorphous form in the form of carbon black, coke, charcoal, etc. Bonding in carbon. Carbon undergoes covalent bond. Atomic number of carbon is 6. Its electronic arrangement is 2,4. It has 4 valence electron. It can attain stability by gaining 4 electrons, losing 4 electrons, or sharing 4 electrons with other atom. It does not gain 4 electrons because it is difficult for the 6 protons to hold 10 electrons. Similarly, it does not lose 4 electrons because it needs a large amount of energy to lose 4 electrons. So the last option is it shares 4 electrons with other atoms to attain stability, resulting in the formation of covalent bonds. Since carbon atoms need 4 electrons to attain stability, so its valency is 4 and therefore it is tetravalent. Formation of covalent bonds. Covalent bond is chemical bond formed by sharing of electrons between atoms. The sharing of one pair of electrons results in the formation of single covalent bond. Sharing of two pairs of electrons results in the formation of double covalent bond. And sharing of three pairs of electrons results in the formation of triple covalent bond. Let us see the formation of single covalent bond. The atomic number of hydrogen is 1. Its arrangement is 1. So it's one valence electron. It needs only one electron to attain stability. Two hydrogen atoms shares one pair of electrons, resulting in the formation of H2 molecule. You can see the bond formation. Here also you can see the movement of electron. It is an animated slide. Here also clear picture, actual picture we can say of the movement of electron around the two hydrogen atom. Now one more example I have taken for single covalent bond. It is formation of fluorine molecules. You can see fluorine 7 valence electron, here also 7 valence electron. So by sharing one each, they may attain the configuration, stable electronic configuration. Here also you can see the formation of double covalent bond within oxygen molecule. They are sharing 2 electrons each from oxygen atom. Clear? Now the formation of triple covalent bond between nitrogen molecule. You can see nitrogen, each atom is sharing 3 electrons. As a result forms triple bond. Clear? It is the formation of ethane, C2H6. You can see hydrogen attains stability by duplet, carbon by octet. Clear? Similarly, bond formation is in methane, and here also one more time it is ethane, shown by bond line structure as well as Lewis dot structure. Clear? You can see the bond formation in water molecule, methane, and S8 molecule. We studied in the previous class also. It is crown like structure. Clear? Here also you can see in the static slide formation of H2, F2, CO2, CF4, carbon tetrafluoride. Clear? You can see how the electrons are being shared. Bond type in water, polar covalent bond. Sometimes actually covalent bond could be categorized into polar as well as non-polar covalent bond. When the shared electron is not equally shared, then there is a formation of polar covalent bond. And if the electrons are equally shared between two, it results into non-polar covalent bond. You can see the three different types. Okay, here also the formation of double bond in oxygen is being shown. Now this is coordinate covalent bond. Actually, coordinate bond studied under the heading of covalent bond. It is a dative bond in which one atom shares a pair of electron, but after uh, the, the donor is oxygen here and the acceptor is carbon, but the two electrons, that is a pair of electron, is shared between these two atoms. Clear? A coordinate covalent bond is usually shown with an arrow. Now, versatile nature of carbon. When we talk about carbon, it is very low in atmosphere, but still there are innumerous number of compounds that we need to study carbon compounds in a separate branch of chemistry called organic chemistry, except carbonates, bicarbonates, carbides. Now, because this nature is due to its versatility. Let us see. Tetravalency. Carbon is tetravalent in nature and forms covalent bonds by sharing electrons with 1, 2, 3, or 4 carbon atoms or atoms of other elements or group. Moreover, carbon atoms form a strong bond resulting in the formation of stable compounds. They can also form stable bonds with other atoms. Here the bond is being shown with the help of its hybridization. Then hybridization you will study in your higher classes, students. Is it clear? Now, versatile nature of carbon. Once again, we will observe in detail. Catenation. What do you mean by this catenation? The property of atoms of element to link with one another forming chains of identical atom is called catenation. Carbon exhibit catenation to maximum extent because of strong carbon-carbon bond and tetravalency. Due to this property of catenation, carbon atoms can form various types of straight chain, branch chain, ring structures, thus giving rise to a very large variety of compounds. I just told you this large variety of compounds are so large in number that we need to study carbon compounds in a separate branch of chemistry called organic chemistry. What is the cause of versatility? When we talk about the main causes, it is due to the multiple bond formation, that is formation of unsaturated compounds due to double or triple bond. And the one more cause is isomerism, a phenomenon by which a compound has same molecular formula but different structural formula. Now, one more cause is catenation. We just studied about the catenation, the self-linking property of carbon with other carbon atoms giving rise to large molecule. Tetracovalency, having a four electrons in their outermost shell. So these are four causes of versatile nature of carbon. Now, formation of very large number of carbon compounds, again, it is a property of catenation and tetravalency. Carbon forms a very large number of compounds. The number of compounds is more than 3 million. It is more than the number of compounds formed by all other elements. This is because carbon atoms can form bonds with other carbon atoms to form long chain, branch chain, closed ring. This property is called catenation. We just discussed in the other slide also. Since the valency of carbon is 4, it can form bonds with other carbon atoms or with atoms of elements like hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, halogens. Now, allotropes of carbon. Allotropy or allotropism is the property of some chemical elements to exist in two or more different forms known as allotropes of these elements. Allotropes are different structural modification of an element. The element's atom are bonded together in different manner. You can see the example. The three crystalline allotropes of carbon are graphite, diamond, fullerene. Graphite. In graphite, each carbon atom is bonded to three other carbon atom on the same plane in a hexagonal ray. You can see the animated slide of graphite layers. Clear? Fullerene. This is also a form of carbon allotrope. The first one to be identified was C60, which was in which carbon arranged in the shape of football, as it resembled to the geodesic dome designed by US architect Buckminster Fuller. So the molecule was named as fullerene or Buckminster fullerene or simply buckyball. Clear? You can see the animated slide of fullerene. Diamond. In diamond, each carbon atom is tetrahedral attached to four other carbon atoms forming a rigid three-dimensional structure. This is the hardest natural substance known. You can see the animated slide of carbon. Isomers. The organic compounds which have same molecular formula but different structural formula, these are called isomers, and the property is called isomerism. You can see the two isomers of pentane here, 2-methyl butane and 2,2-dimethyl propane. We will discuss about the isomers and the isomerism property in next class. Okay.